Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and it's, are you being pushed out of your job? Does your boss want you fired? So before we get started, timestamps down below. Take your time, choose your group, and enjoy your reading, and I'll see you there. Hello, group 1. Let's find out what's going on, because there seems to be a lot of not knowing in this area. So I'm going to start off with this one, and we're going to put these two aside for now. Okay, and right off, it talks about denial. And one of the messages for you is, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight and awareness. So that is something maybe that you need to work on or think about or place it in the way it fits with you. But definitely there's something about that happening and you're just not sure. You just don't know where it's going. A little bit of fear maybe, a doubt, insecurities. So there's something going on, whether it's from you or someone else. Let's go into that a little deeper. And I'm going to pull some cards to go with this one first. All right, so something that you obviously know is that you have what it takes. You just don't know how to apply it, or you don't know how to go about it. There's something that you have. And the main issue is abundance. So obtaining, receiving, going for it and succeeding. You know, it says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And for sure, but that's what you're doubting. That's what you're wanting to know. Can you make it happen? Will it happen for you? And what you don't know is that something is going on. Like, you're not sure, but you feel it, or you have like a thought, or maybe you heard something. Something set you on that path of wondering what's going on. And in reality, there was a decision that was made, and it was the wrong decision. It was not a good decision. And because of that, things were lost. Either contracts were lost, positions were lost, trust, whatever, fitted how it goes in your, how it would fit in your company. But it definitely, the decision was not well made. And so you're reflecting that on yourself, unless you made that decision, you know. But I'm going to pull some cards to clarify that, to see if it's you or someone else. The Queen of Swords, support yourself, support your decisions. No, it's not something that is coming from you. You definitely should support what you've been doing and how you're going about doing things. But there is a decision out there that was wrong, and they're going to need your support on that too. So you're picking up some energy or vibe around your workplace, and it's reflecting on you, or you're reflecting it on yourself. So let's find out more about this. So what is your boss thoughts, and what is he saying, or feelings, or what's going on towards you, that is, or affecting you? Oh, I feel like this one and this one. Patience, having lots of patience. Your boss is a very patient person, or it's asking you to be patient. I accept that everything happens in divine timing. In the now, starting with right now, what's going on is that, no, your boss is not looking at getting rid of you or firing you or exterminating your position. Absolutely not. But they're more unhappy with your work, and they want to celebrate. I don't know, they're celebrating something about you and your worth, but not only you though, they also are celebrating the team effort or their team. I don't know, they're happy with all of that. I shouldn't say I don't know, because that's what I know, that they're happy with all of that, but they are holding back, and they have a decision to make, and they just don't want to make it. So out of the group, out of the team, someone messed up, and they have to definitely deal with it, and they really don't want to deal with it, but it's an urgency. There's no more time to be wasted. The patience has run out, and they have to deal with that person. So, yeah, somebody managed to mess up for sure, but it's not you. I'm going to pull out another card with that. I'm going to actually use this deck. I'm going to clarify every card that we just looked at. 1 minute. I need to check the deck. This card wants to pop out anyway, so I'm going to put it there. Okay. Let's look at one more. So what I'm seeing is that you should be kinder to yourself. You should believe in yourself. Protect yourself for sure. Like, do not accept any blame or doubt when it's not you. Do not reflect it on yourself, because sometimes if we look guilty, we may be portrayed as guilty, you know? Like, there's nothing that you managed to do that was worth any attention right now anyway in what is going on. So, just be patient and just wait it out. Also, your boss is guided to make the proper decision. So he knows it's not you. He knows who it is, and he knows how to handle it. He just doesn't really want to deal with it too much. And the decision has to be made soon. And really, they're not finding this decision an easy decision. They don't want to really deal with it. It still stands in the same way. So what is going on? So what is the problem? The problem, there's a few problems. I'm going to, right here. I'm going to grab this card, and this card. And what am I seeing in the problems? It has to do with broken trust, because this is a trust card. And the solution to this is definitely trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So trust in yourself, trust in others, trust in what's being done. Mirroring is the problem. Somebody's copying, being overconfident. Copying what, and what are they overconfident in? Then let's check it out. Oh. Okay. Well, one of the problems is their wishes are not the same as what is being told or asked of them, and they reflect on it, and for them it's not something that they're very comfortable with. It's not something that they are willing to do. They don't see it as something that's worth doing, so they're sort of like going against what they're supposed to, or what they're asked, or what they're supposed to do. They're very this is how I'm feeling, this is how it's going to be, this is what I believe. So they're very firm in their position, and they're not willing to bend because they thought a lot about it and planned a lot. So now they're defensive. The solution would be for them to embrace what they're asked to do and trust that it's good. So again, it has nothing to do with you, but for them, for your coworker to fix the problem, it would be to embrace it and just do their job, and never mind about whether it's right or wrong. It's the company's choices, and the company's asking them to do a certain thing. But let's check and see if it is illegal or not, or if there's something wrong with it, or they're giving it a good decision. Like, is the company right to ask of this? I guess that's what I'm asking. Or the business, or the job, or I even want to say freelance too. Somebody might ask someone to do something that they don't feel it's in their place or their benefit. Oh, it's right on point. It needs to take off. Yes. It's definitely a change, but it's going to be really good for the company, and it's something that there's an underlining something. So is not completely aware of why they're doing this or what this is all about. The company wants it to start now because they have other plans for it later, and it's not told, only certain parts told, and it's going to be together as one, and the truth will come out after. But for right now, they can only let so much out, and they're asking for certain things to be done, and someone is going against it, which they shouldn't be, because they don't know the whole picture. And so they have to deal with that. But I don't feel like anyone is going to be fired unless they are totally adamant that they're not doing the job. And then, of course, what's the point of them being there? And I feel that that's the conclusion that the boss will come to. They have to. So the conclusion of all this, the advice for you is judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationship. So you're not having any problem making the decisions to follow through on what you're being asked. Or if you're the one that has to make a decision, then you're not having no problem. You weigh it, you balance it, you judge it, and you know what you're doing or what you're about to undertake. So find out what they're saying to you. Yes, they understand, like, you are working well. You love your job, or they love you, one of the two. They love your decision making. They love the way you go about doing things. You're very smart, very quick. They have no problem with you. You understand how things go. So if it's maybe you're being asked to take care of the situation, and the other person it's removed from them. So you're involved in some way, but however it is involved it's positive for you, and you're not going to have a problem handling it. But there is a conflict here, and you're involved, but in a positive way. And you're picking up that there's something going on, and you're right, there is. It's just not in the way you're thinking. That's what I'm picking up. I'm going to pull a few cards for you. No, these three. Stop waiting for things to happen. Go out and make them happen. So take initiatives. You are capable of great things. When you're positive, good things happen. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few more of these ones. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. I did feel that there was some fear, and there was no need to have it. The most effective way to do it is to do it. So when you are challenged, I would definitely have your confidence in yourself. Oh, this one. Never regret being kind. All right, so I'm going to leave you there. Hello, group 2. So there's something going on. It's not quite clear, so let's find out. So I'm going to put these here, and this one too, actually. I'm going to start off with this one and this one. I'm going to pull a few cards to go with it too. Yeah, it's being pretty strong, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay. At the peak, I guess. There's just a lot of messages in this pile. So, belonging, coming to recognize your true place. Because that's not how you're feeling. You're not feeling welcomed, or you're not feeling happy there. There's something about the problems of fitting in, belonging, being able to enjoy your place. When it comes to your work, you really feel that you can offer a lot. You really feel that you can show your worth, show literally show how to do things, your work. With time, as time passes, because I don't feel like it's what's been going on. As time passes, I feel like you hold back, or you're not showing them exactly, but you could, or maybe you don't feel comfortable doing so. You have lots to offer. So there's lots going on here. I'm going to pull a card like this. It says joy, being happy, fulfilled, preserve the joy in your heart so that the world knows this is possible. Yeah, like, are you able to enjoy this job? Can you enjoy the job, the work, the career? Is there something that you want? Are you going to feel great there? Because you're not giving your 100%. You're too afraid. You're not comfortable. You don't know if that's something you should be doing. You're not sure about yourself. There's a lot going on here. And it has to do a lot with insecurities, or just not the confidence to put yourself out, but also with the time. Maybe it's the people you work with. They're not showing you that it's safe. What you should know, or what you know, is that you're capable of doing so much more. You're able to go through this job feeling great, this career feeling great. You're able to make things happen. You can create it. You can make the decisions. You can be counted on. There's so much wonderful things that if you were in touch with it, or you were dealing with it, it would prosper. It would just grow. You would make things happen. So there's a lot of positivities, and you're pretty sure of yourself, which is nothing wrong with that. The confidence is high, but you've been hiding it, or with time you learn not to show so much. There's something here that you were shut down quite a bit, or you just don't have the experience to know that you are able, so time hasn't shown you this. There's quite a few scenarios I'm picking up here, but what you don't know is that we never know what's ahead. We never know if it's okay or not until we try, because you need the strength to actually go ahead and do so. You need to have your strength, and what you don't know is if you have the strength or not to do something that you don't know if it's right or not. It's almost like you need to be secure, and you need to be told, yes, it's okay, yes, you can do it, yes, it's right. So that's something that you have to work on and learn how to handle that situation, or that aspects of yourself. So I'm going to pull some more cards, because so far I don't want to say anything that would offend, but it feels like it escalated. Your thoughts escalated, so it made it worse. Like, there may not be even a situation here that merits you thinking this way, but yeah, it sort of blew up. It's kind of normal what you're feeling without the doubts. I mean, what started this problem, or how you started feeling this way at the initial state, that would have been kind of normal to feel that way in this particular place. You're someone with great strength, and you're able to do a lot, but you're very sensitive. And your sensitivity is getting in your way. It's not your boss getting in your way. It's not, no one wants to get rid of you. But you're so sensitive, and you hurt easily because you want to be accepted so badly. And you don't know how to be accepted, or how to go about doing that. Let's find out more, and I'll definitely help out with that if I can, with messages. So self-love. So your boss sees it, understands it. It says, see the essential nature in all things. Yeah. This is beautiful, by the way. I mean, it's so honest and pure. And yet there's so much more that needs to come out and burst. It has to come out and burst. So you have a lot inside of you that could shine if you let it come out, because you are a good, very good, honest person. Lots of messages for you. So far now, your boss just wants you to throw yourself in, wishes that you loosen up and weren't so rigid, and you just go for it. Never mind what other people are thinking or your doubts, or just put everything aside and just let yourself free up. Just go for it, rethink your stubbornness, because it doesn't see it that you're hurt or sensitive. It just sees that you're stubborn. You're not willing to budge. You're not willing to do. And for them, they just want to see that magic come out. I feel like you have one more boss, or it could be your boss and your co-workers. They see that your potential. They just wish you would just ease up, let it go. No one plans to get rid of you. No one wants to fire you. There's none of that. It's just they may be talking about you for sure. They may be gossiping. Let's find out actually what is being said. I'm going to clarify first the Page of Cups, the feelings that are being put out there. And then I'll talk about what is being said. Has to do with movement, sort of the same. They just want you to step it up and move a bit. Rush in and do what you feel. Follow your intuition. Then be motivated and jump in and do it. Wow. You have the seer. You have the shaman. You have the seer. The empress is there. So that's all powerful sources. And your intuition is really good when it's not paranoid. Like when you're not making up things in your head that you have a scenario and then you start to believe it. I don't mean to be harsh. This is the messages I'm receiving, is because they want you to stop doing that, because you got so much to offer, and they're trying to show you that you're really have something that you can just go with it for a long time. Like you could start and then it just gets better and better, and you are being guided. You have messengers. There's either a lot of crows around you or you have a raven, but either way, I'm pretty sure they stare at you sometimes. You may have probably a crow. I feel like it's more crow than raven that is sitting on a tree and kind of squawking at you, or they stare at you, or they pass your car. I don't know. There's something about them. That is your cue or your message to let you know that you are on the right path, or that they want you to continue working on that part of you that needs to come out. Because, geez, you have a lot of talent. No one wants to get rid of you at all. You're too, they see the good in you. Okay, so I hope that wasn't too crazy or too out there, but that's the messages I'm getting, and I have to deliver them as best as I can. So it says healing. Say yes to life and choose your growth. This one, what is the issue? Why are you feeling this way? And it's about healing. And you see how we're talking about it already? So I'm going to pull out some cards. And I feel like the message is coming out of me a little bit stronger than other readings or other messages I give. Is because they really feel that you need to be pushed into believing in yourself. Like they want to nudge you to get going and take a risk and embrace your talents or skills or what you have that you can offer. Embrace it and go with confidence. Yeah. They really want you to celebrate who you are. Not that defensive part. Oh, that's not the ones I want. I want this one here. So, yes, you are the Knight of Swords. You could support whatever you want. You could support whoever you want. You're great. You're someone that, if they need an assistance, or they need some second opinion, or they need a person to stand in for a certain thing, you're the one. You're the one that they want. And they want you to realize that. And the other one is that they want you to just step in, like not to take the challenge. The time when you're called, they want you to be there. When they expect something done, they want you to get going on it and just do it. Don't wait and see or doubt this and that. Just do it. If it's wrong, they'll fix it, or they'll ask you to fix it, or it's not quite what they want, they'll come back with you. But they don't want you to sit there and not do it and waste time because you have to wait for a question or you have a direction that you're not sure of. They want you to go ahead and try it, and if it's wrong, it's wrong. Like I said, they'll fix it. They want you to enjoy what you're doing. Protect yourself, yes, but there's something. What is this card out there for? I'm going to pull out some cards to go with that. I don't understand why the choices, why it's so hard. They want you to make those hard choices. Oh, I'm getting it now. They want you to make those hard choices. So they're not saying that this job is easy, and they're not saying that it's going to be easy for you to do. What they're saying is they just want you to try and get it done, and if it needs tweaking, it will get tweaked. Oh yeah, the solution to this problem is that you're being protected for one, and you're someone that they can count on, and you're someone that will make the right decision anyway, and things will work out the way they're supposed to work out. So yeah, they just want you to do it. They're not planning to lose you at all. They don't want to lose you. They just want to push you to do more, to do it. So that's what you're feeling like. They want to let you go or something, or they're trying to push you out of the job. No, they're trying to push you into the job even more, farther. They may have even promotions or higher positions that they want to place you in, but if you can't do this, they can't continue, you know. So that's something that you could be feeling for sure. Yes, the happiness and the sunshine and just the wonderful life ahead of you. Integrity. There is nothing outside of you. See, they have every belief in you. Wow. This is advice to you, is that things would be very good. They will be very good. Oh, wrong cards. I'm going to pick these ones first. Whoa. The Tower moment will release. Oh my goodness. I love that. Lover, look at that. Love and love. So, in reality, if you embrace the unknown, even if you're not sure of it, just embrace it. Honestly, this feeling that you're right here, where are we? We hid you someplace. I don't know where I put you. You disappeared. Oh, right here. Look at that, gone. This is your Tower moment, right? And that is you not stepping into what you can offer. Not stepping into yourself, your true self, and showing the world what you're up to and what you can do and how great you are, right? Once you do, it will release the stress. That will just disappear, and then you'll be so happy with what you're doing, with yourself, with your job, you know, with your fulfillment. You have the sunshine. It says, I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energy of the sun. That's his warmth, I tell you. So this is beautiful. All right, so I'm going to pull you out some messages. Whoops. Oh, move all that stuff here. So we have, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. That's exactly. Commitment. Either you do or you don't. There is no in between. Assertiveness is your ability to act in harmony with your self-esteem without hurting others. Okay, I'm going to pull some messages from this deck. The harder you work for something, the greater you feel when you achieved it. New beginnings, mindset, focus. The key to success is to focus on your goals. All right, so I'm going to leave you there.